All right, good morning, everybody. Joe Van Doren here, and welcome to our virtues pick for this morning. And today we have a great word, one that we've all needed for the last couple of years in particular, and we always need, of course, and have already. And I think that's the most important thing, is that we have to understand that we have all these virtues inside of us already. And so as we look at this one, think about how this resonates with you and how you demonstrate your fortitude. So let's read the description first, and then we'll talk about it a little bit, and then we'll go from there. So fortitude is strength of character. It is the will to endure no matter what happens, with courage, confidence, and patience. Fortitude is deeply rooted in the bedrock of our will. We cultivate it by strengthening our resolve to face whatever comes. It springs from devotion to a purpose that we believe in to be real and important. It grows as we face and overcome insurmountable obstacles. It keeps us going. Our fortitude can astonish us. So, what a great word. And as I was reading that, the very last sentence really got me, that fortitude can astonish us. How many times have we said, especially about other people, and sometimes, not as much about ourselves as we should, but we've said we just can't believe the strength that they're showing going through whatever the situation or challenge is that they're going through. So as we think about this virtue of fortitude, then think about the times in the past maybe that you've gone through challenges or situations and you've come out on the other side, and maybe there were lessons that were learned, there were things that you had to face that you didn't think that you could face very well, and yet in the end you came out on the other side maybe stronger, possibly, and probably, in fact, not even possibly, but probably came out stronger, and certainly wiser if nothing else, right? And so it is that fortitude is a strength of character. It does take courage to stand strong and to be steadfast and to stay rooted in the things that you believe in and the things that are most important to you. For instance, let's say you go through a situation where you have a family member who's very sick, and of course they're near and dear to your heart. And as you go through that, you resolve to yourself that you're going to do everything that you can to be helpful and to get through the other side in the best way possible. And so maybe things go well, maybe things take a turn for the worse, and the things don't go the way that you'd hoped for, but still you have that strength to face those insurmountable situations and obstacles and challenges and come out of it a more confident person, someone with more lessons that you've learned. And it's something that we've all been through. And so when we face a situation and we're right in the middle of it, it may not seem that way. But, I'm in the process of finishing up a book that will be hopefully released this week, the end of this week. And it's about those new beginnings. So no matter what it is that we're going through, there's always a fresh start, a new beginning, something on the other side that we can be determined to work through. And the goal is to say, okay, when I get on that other side, even if it was a very challenging situation and if it was something that was not something that we wanted, expected, or hoped for, that we get to the other side with lessons learned, that we get to the other side with a better way of looking at life. We get to the other side an improved person, or we get to the other side with things that we can use to be helpful to other people. And that's what fortitude is all about. And your fortitude, my fortitude, our fortitude can astonish us. And so this is what I'm always amazed by. So how do we teach fortitude to our children? Well, we don't have to teach it. They have it. And we can do one of two things with them. We can either break it down and make it something that that they lose. I mean, we can contribute to that by keeping them anxious about everything and not allowing them to face any and to strengthen that muscle of fortitude. Okay, we can do that, or we can build their courage and confidence and patience and ability to deal with things, their resiliency, which is what fortitude is really a lot about. And so we can build that by allowing them to face smaller situations and work through it, and then discussing with them how they did that, how they got through that, how they resolved to get past that and onto the other side. What were the lessons that they learned? And give them a framework to work with when they do face those kind of obstacles. And when we do that, instead of solving their problems, recognizing what they're responsible for and what we're responsible for, and guiding them, mentoring them, compassionately listening to them so that they find solutions and they work towards the solutions that are best for them. And that's what Fortitude's all about. So thank you very much for being here today. That's my thoughts about fortitude. We can look at any situation and see it as a negative one, or we can look at a situation and see it as a place where we can grow. And that's where I'm at today, that I want to look at, the different obstacles and things that I'm dealing with right now, and differences of places where we're at, and looking at this new beginning of new things, and just say, I am resolved to face whatever comes. I believe that I will learn something from this situation. And that's how I'm thinking about it today. So until next time, which is tomorrow morning, keep practicing the virtues, and especially fortitude. Stay strong in no matter the situation that you're looking at, and recognizing all the things that can be of benefit to you. And keep practicing the four C's of successful families, and that is clarity, communication, consistency, and community. Until next time, bye.